I do not think this kid has 1 in a million genetics whatsoever. Now I'm talking about like what he looks like. 1 in a million genetics? This is not it. This is 100% attainable for anyone who has decent genetics. This is a...
Jonni Shreve is not impressed. He's like saying this is not 1 in a million. This might be 1 in 10,000, but it's not 1 in a million. I caught a video of his a while back, probably about a month ago. I caught a video a while back where he says, hold on. Hussein Farhat's not all that. That's not a 1 in a million physique. Because he's been around a lot of great, like, not just natural bodybuilders, but just natural athletes.
Natty or Nuts has made you guys believe that things are not achievable when they are. That's all it has done. I told Greg this.
So Jonni Shreve's been around a lot of amazing athletes, right, in his time. And he's worked with a lot of amazing natural bodybuilders himself. So he's like, yeah, hold your horses, guys. It's not all it's cut out to be. I've seen physiques like this before.
Not natural. Greg said this kid has 1 in a million genetics. He doesn't. I refuse to put Hussein Farhat in the same class as someone like myself or any other kids that I grew up around that had just as good genetics as I did or better. But here's the problem. When it comes to it, Greg's assessment of what's natural or not is fully exacerbated by his persona and the amount of people and followers that he has and how much little you know about how much Greg actually has in terms of a history being around genetically gifted 1 in a million athletes. How can I successfully say someone has 1 in a million genetics when I've never grew up around 1 in a million genetics? Hussein Farhat isn't that impressive. If Hussein Farhat is on steroids, then Hussein, you're a piece of shit. Simple. He doesn't have this overinflated crazy physique that Greg has made everyone think that he has.
The only thing that's getting us all excited, so Jonni Shreve says, is that we're seeing this crazy transformation. Which Jonni Shreve's saying, that's probably a lie. That's where the lie falls. Not whether he's natural or not. He's exaggerating for the wow factor to get people excited, and it's working.
Now when you look at Farhat in this picture here I'm showing you on the left, you can see the kid has a pretty good physique. This is actually 19 years old. This isn't 17. There's a big misunderstanding when it comes to his actual status. Like in terms of like his actual weight when he started. He was only 139 some pounds. He wasn't 120. 3 years, you can put on 40 pounds. Anybody that is a newbie, it has potential to put on a ton of muscle, pending you're doing it right, and pending you have pretty good genetics. And if you have pretty good genetics, you can put on weight and muscle too. I don't believe he's completely honest when it comes to his actual weight. That's another thing. I don't believe this kid at all when it comes to him giving you the actual right information when it comes to how big he actually is. Why? Every picture you see, he's doing the classic this. Look at this. When I used to take pictures, I used to do this. Every picture, I push an arm like this and take a picture. I'm looking over here because I can see myself. Right? That looks massive compared to this. So if I put a comparison picture of my smaller self, who actually does look pretty good for a kid in high school. If you look at the picture beside him, he's exacerbating everything. So the reason why I don't think he's honest about his actual weight is because everybody, for some bullshit reason, lies about the weight in bodybuilding. They always do.
It's working big time. Greg Doucette did a natty or not on him, okay? And that's what blew him up. Okay, that's what got him out there. These natty or nots really help out these athletes.
The only reason why we're talking about this is because Greg did a natty or not on his kid. If Greg never did a natty or not on Hussein, we wouldn't know or care. Wouldn't. And that is a fact.
Anyways, so Jonni Shreve said, yeah, it's just, I believe what Jonni Shreve was saying, I agreed with him. When I was watching this videos, I'd say, you know what? Finally, someone's saying it like it is, exactly what I'm thinking. He's basically saying what's happening here is, yeah, it's a great transformation and all, but it's being exaggerated to blow it up. Yeah, he put on 60 pounds of muscle. That's probably not true. It's probably like more like 30, 40. And then it's probably not true, the before picture to the after. They say it's in like a year and a half. It's probably 3-year timeline. Just all these things. That before picture is probably from 3 years back, because he's saying, oh, it's the first time I ever lifted weights. It's probably from before that, right? Because you gotta remember, Hussein Farhat was a gamer turned bodybuilder. So from doing nothing to train like a hardcore like a bodybuilder. You know what I mean? So he's got a major extreme. Those newbie gains.
Anybody that is a newbie, it has potential to put on a ton of muscle, pending you're doing it right, and pending you have pretty good genetics.
He's got a big window of newbie gains from nothing to something, right? So anyway, so Jonni Shreve say that they probably exaggerate the timeline. They probably exaggerate the before and after, because we all know you can get that perfect pump, the perfect lighting, all that kind of stuff, and that after picture can look sick.
Every picture I see this kid put out, he doctors it. Here you go again, in good lighting. His camera's down like this, right, to make everything look bigger. Everything. This, to me, is a good physique. This is not 1 in a million genetics. This is achievable. I coach people like this. Here.
And then you can do the before picture where you just stand there like just blah, 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 not good lighting and all that stuff. And the extreme between the before and the after is huge. But that's smart. Why wouldn't Hussein do that, right? That is smart marketing, because look what it's done for him. Like if he would have just done that over 10 years and he looked great every year, he just progressively got better, and we saw the progressively getting better, we'd be like, oh yeah, another good bodybuilder. Big whoop-de-doo. It's that before and the after that freaks people out, and it started the conversation, natty or not. And then when someone like Greg Doucette jumps on, it's gonna blow up, and it did. So basically, that's what Jonni Shreve saying. This Hussein Farhat, he's natural, and he's not that unicorn you guys want to believe he is. 1 in a million, he's not. 1 in 10,000, maybe. Take it from Jonni Shreve. Tell it like it is.
And guess what I'm not gonna do? I'm gonna put my reputation on line for some kids who just want some fame for nothing. Sorry, Hussein. My bad. Just tell it like it is. You have done nothing to achieve what you have, but been put on blast by Greg. Hussein does not have 1 in a million genetics. Hussein's physique has been exacerbated by Greg saying that it is, by him dominating everything and lying about his weight, and everybody making a big stink about what is actually achievable. Because if anything, it's ripping you guys off. Because if you think that his physique's not achievable, you guys all just better stop working out. And I am dead serious.
Alright guys, thanks for checking out the video. I'm Sean Campbell. If you have any comments, drop them below and we'll discuss.